following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, Montana, Alexia.
Big match coming up, guys, as we're just moments away from 3-on-3 action.
And there's no telling which way this will go, Michael. Not when you have these 6 superstars in the ring.
And her partners, Angelina and Andy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that this 3-on-3 match promises to be electric.
Without a doubt, Michael, and given the participants here, I'm willing to bet the action will be non-stop.
And their opponents, first, AK-47 and Marti, Belle.
Guys, we have plenty of drama heading into this 6-man tag team matchup.
That's right, Michael. Anytime you put 6 superstars in the ring at the same time, there's no telling what will happen.
And their partner, from
6-man tag team action
British
coming up next,
Columbia,
guys.
And both these teams come into this match incredibly confident. But unfortunately for one of them, they're going to have their confidence crushed by the end of this one.
Plenty on the line here in this huge 3-on-3 matchup.
Guys, I have a type of match we'll go back and look at 3 or 4 times over the course of next week.
They're struggling for control right now. A striking blow. Lariat. Here it comes, legendary. She better do something fast. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Something that is always important is having the ability to perform double team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double team moves and then have the third team member perform a signature maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Boom, what a kick. She's starting to stagger a bit. Here's what we're going to see what she's made of. Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Oh, man!
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO. Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, where 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit, 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful. Over time, there have been various types of...
Here it comes, legendary! She better do something fast. And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about 3-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World 6-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents. When a superstar is in a 6-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but more than that, you don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
She's on the defensive now, and the confidence she came to this 6 women's tag team match seems to be fading a bit.
Talk about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
Superstars play with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a 6-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly. Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
In off the tag. Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the 6-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
What a stomp! Good grief! That kick will stop you in your tracks.
She's taking on some heat. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
Well, it would be crazy to expect her to go through this entire match without taking on some punishment. I don't even think Saxton thought that would happen.
Early here, guys. It's going to take a whole heck of a to keep her down.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
Given what she's been through in this match, she will be the weak link on this team right now.
If she's not careful, this could very easily spiral out of control for her in a hurry.
She comes up big with a reversal.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Look at this. Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it
I can tell you nobody's happy about it.